Hey, what's up, church? It is always good to be with you for what is happening in the life of our church. Friends, first before we begin, I just want to say thank you to all of our volunteers who came out this past Saturday for our church work day and spruced up our campus as we're getting ready for Easter and welcoming the community there. We had probably about 30 folks who came and did everything from washing windows and washing down blinds and vacuuming and changing light bulbs, just all kinds of things that were there. So thank you so much for those people who were there. And also in that, we had a good number of youth and other folks who came to participate in Metro Ministries. We had prepared a meal and delivered that on Saturday morning and fed about 50 of our homeless brothers and sisters over there. So it was a really, really full Saturday for folks. I just want to say thank you to all of those who stepped up and were the hands and heart of Christ this past weekend. Also this weekend, we had our one worship service on Sunday. It was awesome. We had a good, energetic crowd here. Lots of really good music and I understand the preaching wasn't too bad either, so that's always a good thing. But of course, it was our one worship where we had Holy Communion on the first Sunday of the month. We also welcomed our district superintendent. She was able to come and be in worship with us, so I hope a number of folks got to visit with her and welcome her as well. It was our Build a Home celebration. As you know, that's about 3 weeks ago. We had the completion of our spring break build, and we celebrated all of that in high style. We had about 100 folks who stayed for that celebration, had a wonderful video presentation, great testimonies from our youth, and first-time folks who participated either in the pre-build or on the actual build itself. And it was just such a wonderful time of fellowship and sharing that was there. One of the things that did my heart proud was to know that this is one of our ministries that is greatly endeared in the hearts and minds of so many people. And there is always a continual effort to make sure that Build a Home will continue. Next year will be our 15th year. That is a benchmark. And we will be talking about ways that we can continue to have this ministry not just survive but thrive in the years to come. And so I invite you to be mindful of that as we move forward with Build a Home in the years to come. Having said that, I do want to say too, thank you so much for all of you who have contributed your wonderful gifts of time and talent and resources to Build a Home. I mentioned at the celebration what started out about 15 years ago as a $20,000 venture is now upwards to $45,000, $47,000. And that's just the way that it is these days. So we will be looking at alternative funding methods and all of that as well too. But the one thing that does our heart proud is to know that this church supports this ministry, and that was evident by the celebration this past Sunday and all that was shared there. So we hope to have that video published. It may be on our, it's in the show notes, I understand. And so there'll be, I hope that if you've not been able to see the video, that you will log on to our YouTube channel and check that out. Hopefully with our new website design, we'll put that on there as well too, as we highlight several of our mission opportunities. So thank you again for a great celebration this past Sunday. Another thing that was reintroduced, I guess, is the 5 essential practices for spiritual growth that our adult discipleship team has worked very hard to put together. We realized Sunday that we did not have this available for our online audience, and we apologize for that, but we have rectified that. And so we encourage people to take this home and to be very active and intentional in how they're putting each of these practices into part of their daily walk with Christ, and also as it is an essential part of our growing together as the church. This was a follow-up for a sermon series that I did earlier on in the year. We got some really good feedback on that, and the adult discipleship wanted to continue this through the rest of the year, and we were challenged by them to do so. So if you are not able to get a copy of this, we invite you to contact the church office and we can send you one. We have some here in our foyer as well. But we hope that you will take this seriously and be a part of the 5 essential practices of spiritual discipline. Also, we are right around the corner. This coming Sunday is Palm Sunday, which is the beginning of Holy Week, Easter week. There are lots of things planned for the life of the church. We have an exciting time this Sunday. We have 4 baptisms that we're doing on this Sunday, so excited about that. And then, of course, Easter is chock full of things. But before we get to Easter, we do have our Holy Week services. We'll have a Maundy, Thursday service, a Good Friday service. Then we'll have 3 services on Easter Sunday, so lots of opportunity for folks to engage in their spiritual practices of worship and community and serving and sharing and giving through all of that. And we hope that you will be a part of that. As always, we will live stream those services as is our tradition here, but we do encourage folks to get out and come and be a part of the gathered community as well. As it is Easter, we are getting tons and tons of Easter eggs in for our Easter egg hunt, but we could always use more. So if you have not yet brought your pre-filled Easter eggs and still intend to do that, or if you have and want to provide some more, we'll be glad to take those to you. It is kind of the joke around here that the more Easter eggs we get, the longer the Easter egg hunt goes. And so we're shooting now for a full minute of an Easter egg hunt on Easter Sunday. We'll have 2 Easter egg hunts, one for our younger kids at 10:15, followed by one for our older kids at 10:30 before we begin our time of worship together. So just want to say thank you to all you who have brought your pre-filled Easter eggs, and thank you to those who are bringing them in the next week or so. The deadline for that is April the 12th. I do want to say, too, we have made a few changes in some things. Want to let folks know that our youth group is now meeting on Sundays from 4 to 6, and that is a positive change in the life of our youth ministry. Also, those who are continuing to contribute to the international disaster for the Ukrainian crisis, thank you for that. We still get people who inquire if they can continue to give to that. Absolutely, you can. You can send your donation here to the church if you want to, and just mark it Ukraine, and we will put that in the appropriate line item and get that sent off to UMCOR, the United Methodist Committee on Relief. Friends, again, lots of good things are happening here in the life of your church, and we hope that you will be a part of that in whatever way you're able. If you have not already, we invite you to subscribe to our weekly e-news. That is our news and notes. Simply send your email to admin@portlandmethodist.org. Join us on Facebook, YouTube, all of those ways and opportunities there to be part of the body of Christ in this time and place. Friends, well, if we haven't seen you yet, we'll see you Sunday at 9 and 11 as we begin our Holy Week together. And until then, have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.